Okay, welcome everybody to the World of Ability Podcast Network. My name is Emily Gomer and a podcast engineer here. And I'm excited to bring you another episode of The Mastery of Connections with their very own Alan Holmes, or MC Holmes. He's the Master Connector, as we affectionately call him. And we're doing the show every Wednesday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Um, and it's all about making connections and networking. And as Ellen likes to say, it's not about me, it's about we. And so I am going to pass this over to Alan to kick us off today. Welcome, Alan.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where you may be. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. First of all, I want to begin the show by saying, as a Master Connector or MC Holmes, thank you to Emily for the amazing job you're doing, Kurt Roscoff, Jay Stoyan with the Disability Channel, and of course, our newly acquired member, brother of another, Mr. Christian will be in just a minute. So this is the end of the month, ladies and gentlemen around the world. And I would just want to say thank you. This is more of a thank you show. We're going to give some updates. Jay Stoyan may pop in and make an amazing cameo and share with some updates, what's been going on. But thank you so much. And let's get right into the show, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, Mastery of Connection is all about connections and masteries of connection, not a we. And while we're waiting for Joey to fly on in here, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in Mr. Christian Mendez, who has a very unique spin on the updates in his new part of the cameo experience. Again, you never know what you're going to meet here. Conversations for All by EC Marketing. Oh, my goodness. And Jay will be here. They said Jay's here, so we're going to bring Christian in just a minute. But before we do that, we have to step aside for... Huh?
Actually, Alan, I see that Jay has just rejoined us. So how about we
go for it.
Pass it over to Jay here first before we go to Christian.
Absolutely.
Welcome, Jay.
Morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Good. How are you? How's everything at the Disability Channel?
Good. My quick hitter on a Wednesday morning. So I just wanted to pop in quickly as we were just doing some music promos for our musicians, courtesy of Big Records. So if people don't know out there, Wild Child Records also has a publicity section where we work in promoting and supporting emerging mainstream and independent artists. So we have artists right now from... we have artists in Seattle. We got artists in Atlanta. We got artists in Nashville, Texas, Prince Edward Island, and British Columbia. And we just picked up an author out of Mexico as she heard about our great results for our musicians through our publicity platform. So, so very exciting. So we just had on two musicians from Wild Child Records. They're doing some promos on our platform. We got a big event planned in November out in Seattle. We have a mini tour, which is turning into a bigger tour. So we have dates in October. October 12th is our fundraiser here in Toronto. Then we just are locking up our location out in BC at one of the Legions leading to the Invictus game. So it's really exciting. Things are really happening. We've actually brought on three very high social media influencers onto our platform. So our numbers are pretty good. We're across the platform, United States, on a platform called Your Home TV, which is affiliated with Kathy Ireland, bringing our show in excess of over 22,000 views per episode, just on one platform on the Your Home TV. So we have about 14 or 15 additional platforms. So we're up to close to 30,000 views per show, and we're growing. So it's a great spot for advertisers, because all we do is showcase positivity and opportunities through our employment programs, which actually we just started our next cohort yesterday. So let me give a little bit of information on our programs, as I believe they're coming down to Illinois. We had a wonderful meeting with the representatives of the state of Illinois. So we want to bring down our programs. So our programs overview is 3 days a week, 10 to 2, either online or in person. Learn a new skill in production, either in front of the camera or behind, for 20 weeks. In Canada here, you get paid, right? You get a stipend, it's called, while you're learning a new skill in media. So, I mean, how much better does it get than that? So we're very friendly conscious. We're very receptive. We're very sensitive to people's needs, obviously, because we're dealing with persons with disabilities and veterans, right? So you come into our studio either online or in person, get a big hug, get a big smile. Somebody pulls out the chair for you, and then you look around and you're going, hey, that person's disabled. Hey, that person's disabled. Hey, they're all disabled. They're all veterans, just like me. Wow. So right away, your guard goes down. You feel a little comfortable. You start to smile. And then you realize that everybody is where you are. They're all starting off. Maybe a little people know a little bit more about computers. Maybe some people don't, but we have mentors there. We have teachers there, and they're all disabled. So we have some great success stories, because the people that are teaching you in the class for the first time, and you're going, oh my goodness, what's going on? Well, those people that are teaching you were one of you, right? They were you one day. Now they took the course and they graduated, they got experience, and now they're teachers for the channel. So it's a win-win for everybody. So that's what we want to do in the United States, is duplicate our employment programs in media for persons with disabilities and veterans like we have in Canada. So I'm going to pop off because I got another show to go to. But if people want to find out more information on how they can enroll in our programs or how they can sponsor our programs, because we also are a non-for-profit here in Canada and the United States through Project Die Hard and for the 501, and up here through Veterans House. Look at that. We have 2 charitable platforms, both owned and operated by veterans. Doesn't get any better. So if people want to find out more information, they could go to our website, www.thedisabilitychannel.ca, or you can email me personally at j@thedisabilitychannel.ca. So I'm going to pop off, guys, but I really thank this opportunity. We've been promoting it on Twitter. People out there on Twitter, join us. Join the Facebook page. Join our Facebook page. It's blowing up, and inquire about our program. So Alan, Emily, Kurt, I really thank you for letting me be on today. I'm going to pop off. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thanks again. We'll see you next.
Thank you. Take care.
We'll see you next
Have an amazing
Wednesday.
day.
See you next Wednesday on Twitter. Send
We'll be here.
me the link, please. We'll promote
Thank
it.
you.
We'll promote it. Send me the link. Thank you. Bye-bye.
No, bye-bye. Wow. What a mastery of connections, been legendary, Jay Story and my friends. And thank you for this, Emily. The updates are just keeps coming. Wow. Happy Wednesday, mastery of connections. And as we say, we'll keep going. And now they acquired another legendary, Mr. Christian Mendez, who recently acquired us and has Conversation for All by EC Marketing for All. If we can bring him, I think he's hovering around somewhere inside the world. There he is. As we say, poof, he awares. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Christian Mendez, go ahead, sir. Give a little bit of updates. I'm going to step back from the mic a little bit. Welcome to the Massive Connection Show, sir.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're definitely excited. Christian EC Marketing for All, excited to announce a new podcast, Conversation for All, joining the World of Ability podcast network, today's disability channel, and to just be humming along with what Jay's already doing, what he's promoting, and, obviously Project Die Hard with Sue and Kurt. So it's definitely wonderful. Get ready for inspiring stories, some expert advice, valuable insights. So folks, follow us, subscribe. We want to make sure that we reach out. World of Ability, Today's Disability, Project Die Hard, and then Conversations for All. If you guys can follow and use those trending hashtags, we'll get a little bit more reach for our listeners, for our supporters, and definitely for what really counts. And that's the world of ability. Our folks that are, no matter where they're at in the world, they can be part and be just like anything else. They can take a phenomenal part and supportive part in what they want to do, which is media. And secondary, that just a breath of just deep sigh because that goes to the next one, which is a Project Die Hard, and the 22 veteran suicide rate that we have on a day to day, which is an alarming rate for our veterans committing suicide. So we are aiming to bring that down, and I'm more than honored, and it's a privilege to be able to extend out, again, a helping hand in these times. A little bit of advice in regards to some of the information and how businesses or business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, artists, or anyone alike that does come on any of the shows, we're here to support them, we're here to uplift them, and we're here to make sure that they know that it can be done. It can be done, and together everybody achieves more. So we do it as a team. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Sue, and Kurt in the back, and everybody else that goes into it. Obviously, thank you, Alan, for having us.
Absolutely. That's what the Mastery Connections about is whether you're an independent artist and connecting with the real life experience. And as we grow with Jay Story and the Disability Channel, World of Ability, and like you say, Christian, is the veterans. As we're before we move on and share some more additional, as we say, this is the thank you episode. We have to slow down the world just to say thank you for all those great mentions that we talked about. As we're going, go ahead, Christian, tell a little bit, give a little sneak preview of the conversation for all. When is that being aired, and how can our listening audience get to be a part of that?
Well, I was hoping Emily would jump in here since she's the master of our schedules and our supporting partner. We're going to
Okay,
debut it.
so the conversation for all is going to be starting this Friday, and it's going to be every Friday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. And so I encourage everybody to tune into that. And so, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. So that's going to be Friday.
Okay.
We're going to be doing a nice, wonderful, soft launch and launch all at once. We want to invite and definitely any. We're going to want to make sure that we will have any veterans associations or anything that contributes to it. Obviously, we want to uplift and encourage, but we also want to help out local businesses. So I want to make sure that we do some actionable things that people can do uh, same day. I know it sounds insane, but the more that we take action, and it's like we say here on our shows. And again, thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me. Thanks for being able to have me a part of all of this project. As you guys have supported me, I've learned to interject and conversate with you guys and really uplift. So I think that's what we want to do for other businesses, for other artists, for other people that may be aspiring or maybe are a little bit shaky to take off. We definitely welcome, and those that are doing that have a mission, that have a vision. That's what we line up with for all of our clients, and that's how we deliver exceptional client experiences. So we definitely are inviting folks that are going to be coming out, that are going to be positive, that are going to be contributing, and that again have a heart for missions and that can grow and want to grow with us and want to kind of increase that. We'll give them some actionable things that they can do and they can take in their business. So there's going to be definitely just positive things that are going on and things that are going to be helpful, things that you can also implement into your life or into your business or into your solopreneur entrepreneurship. So very excited about that.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. As always, Christian, appreciate you and appreciate all of you here at the Massive Connections. That's why we say that want to be the largest network within a series of networks ever assembled, and that's what's happening. Um, Miss Emily Gomer, before we pass it on, make sure to just double check to see if Kurt Roscoff he may have some closing remarks, but share about some other platforms where the listening audience can expect, like maybe, for example, the Human Mutual Aid Network, and or other platform or projects that we're working on here at the Mastery of Connection.
Um, so yeah, so I have a number of different projects, like I was saying, Mutual Aid Network, or Humans United Mutual Aid Networks, um, and we have other shows in the network besides this one, and questions that we just mentioned, such as like vulnerability, roll of bets, and so on. So encourage everybody to reach out to us to connect to be on one of those shows. And Kurt, do you have anything you'd like to add here or anything else? Oh, might be frozen. But anyway, um, or waiting on Kurt's connection there. Um, then we're also kind of all connected through the Happy Neighborhood Project uh,
Yeah.
as well. Oh, Kurt, are you? Oh, or waiting for Kurt. I think we have you
Oh,
back.
there he is. We do the cameo appearance, do the cameo appearance. There he is. He has to, just for a freeze for effect. That's how powerful he is. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, he has to give us a tease first. Yep. But go ahead,
All
Kurt.
right.
That's right, folks. The universe is telling you that Kurt Roscoff has so much going on. We're just going to give you everything that I have in little nuggets. So even the bandwidth and the interweb and the world.
But
He forgot his little nugs.
so at least Ellen, those are a few things that if what we're waiting on Kurt's in here.
Okay. Well, yeah, Kurt will be back in just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. The Massive Connections is just expanding across the globe. We have various different projects, and that's why we call this thank you. Just, with all of us came up with that this afternoon, this morning.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you
Yes, good
Wednesday,
morning.
which are usually the last Wednesday. And so we want to do that. Kurt, are you back with us?
Yes, I'm back.
Go for it. Go for it. Any updates on this Thank You Wednesday on the last day of the month? We're just culminating all this incredible information we just heard this morning.
One on is we have a partner with Love Inc. and with Love Life. There we go.
Oh,
There we go. So I was just
okay.
talking about
Yep.
Emily is working with our ministry partner with Love Inc. with Love Live. You can find it at liveradio.love, and we are on free conference call, and we're on there 24/7. You go to the meeting ID of love, the digit for truth. And actually, I am live streaming on my social medias the program going right now. And so that's what we're doing here at the World Ability Podcast Network. We are the realm
Okay.
of mastery of connection.
Okay. Kurt, probably back. It's a little difficulty to But that's okay. As we keep continuing to roll, Kurt will be back with us in just a minute. And he says the Ministry of Love, I believe Kurt said, Emily. It is a part of this ongoing support that we have 24 hours, 7 days a week, just newly acquired. So check that out. Um, any other updates before we see if Kurt pops in? He'll be back in with us. But any other final updates before we bring this amazing just thank you to an update to a close?
I'm not sure, but
Emily or Christian?
I'm not sure, but would love to have you as a guest of this show. Uh, and so if you are uh, interested, please connect with us. And yeah, uh, yeah,
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So
yeah, I'd
those
like to
who
thank Jay and Christian and for coming on today, and for all of our everybody who has tuned in today, and so on. So
Kurt put in liveradio.love. That's what it is. So that's again, keep coming, ladies and gentlemen. Liveradio.love is the incredible 24 hours, 7 days a week, and supporting it. Mastery of Connections. If you want to be a guest on the show, we hope you can. Just email us at masteryofconnections at gmail and masteryofconnections at gmail.com, and or connect with uh, Kurt Roscoe or Emily Gomer on the or Christian and Death with on their respective platforms. But thank you so much for being part of it. And we'll see you next week with an incredible guest about something that really needs to be talked about. Again, you know how we leave the cliffhangers. Check in next week for our show, Mastery of Connections at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern, around the world for the Disability Channel,
Here.
the World of Abilities, the Mastery of Connections. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Any other final
I
words
thank you
before we
so
let you
much,
go,
folks, and
Christian?
appreciate it once again. No, I'm grateful to be part of the World of Ability podcast networks. Thank you for having me on the today's Disability Channel. Obviously, Jay and what he's doing, Kurt Roscoff, Sue Roscoff, and the Project Die Hard. So we're definitely here to serve our veterans, serve our communities, serve our Hispanic communities, serve our disability communities, serve our veteran communities. We're all human beings. Remember, smile. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to make somebody smile. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Alan. Have a great rest of your day, guys. We'll catch you up soon. All right, buddy.
Thank you, my friend.
All right.
All right, Emily, back to you, my friend. Any other closing words?
yeah, I think we're good at.
She said. All right, thank you. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, on the Massive Connections. Goodbye. Stay safe.